CBI has gone after Ladakh activist Sonam Wangchuk, where for X violation heat is on his NGO. CBI has begun the probe. No FIR that has been lodged yet. Ladakh administration that has cancelled the land that was allocated for Wangchuk's NGO. The heat certainly increasing on activist Sonam Wangchuk after the deadly Ladakh clashes. Remember, 4 people have lost their lives, several who are injured. Let me cut across to Munish Pandey to get further details on how the CBI is now probing the clashes in Ladakh and the preliminary probe that is underway.
Well, Suesha, almost 2 months back, the Ministry of Home Affairs had initiated an inquiry into the alleged FCRA violations in regards to Sonam Wangchuk's Himalayan Institute of Alternative Ladakh. Now, according to the allegations, the land was allocated and it was not used for the right use. Now, as of now, the Central Bureau of Investigation sources have maintained that they have initiated a preliminary inquiry after the MHA's complaint against Sonam Wangchuk and his institution. Apart from that, also we have been given to understand is that a CBI team had gone and met Sonam Wangchuk almost 10 days back, and he was told about the inquiry into this matter. Now, according to the Center of Investigation, Suesha, first a preliminary inquiry will be completed, and when evidence is found, then only an FIR will be lodged in this case. As of now, CBI sources maintain that they are gathering evidence, and that is why there is a high possibility that in coming days, Sonam Wangchuk's statement will also be recorded.
All right, Manish, we'll keep a close eye on that development when it happens. For the moment, thank you for joining us. And well, peaceful protests for Ladakh statehood that turned violent. 4 people are dead, several are injured, around 50 people who've been arrested so far, and more arrests are expected. The situation is now slightly calmer. The Home Ministry has blamed activist Sonam Wangchuk for inciting violence, accusing him of misleading the public by referencing foreign protests and ignoring calls to end his hunger strike. Wangchuk, however, defended the protests, calling government efforts too little, too late, and saying the unrest reflected public anger over unmet demands and broken promises. BJP has accused Congress councillor of instigating the violence and claimed Rahul Gandhi sought to destabilize the region. Opposition parties urged the centre to act swiftly. Meanwhile, the CBI has started an inquiry into alleged FCRA violations by Wangchuk's NGO, like we just told you. No FIR has been filed yet, but Ladakh authorities cancelled the NGO's land allotment in August, citing misuse and lack of a lease agreement.
मैं चाहता हूं आपके माध्यम से कि लद्दाख में शांति व्यवस्था बनी रहे। हमारे धार्मिक संगठन, हमारी राजनीतिक पार्टियां, हमारे सामाजिक संगठन इसके लिए आगे आए और माहौल को खराब ना होने दें। हमने देखा है जहां इस प्रकार के, हमने जम्मू को जलते हुए देखा है और इसके पीछे पाकिस्तान की साजिश थी। अभी भी जांच होगी कि कौन कौन लोग कहां से जाकर के कहां से ये इस प्रकार का पैगाम लाते हैं। तो मैं यही कहना चाहता हूं, आओ मिलजुल कर के शांति व्यवस्था को बनाए रखें।
मैं आपको आश्वासन देना चाहता हूं, हम अगर इस तरह से आगे का कोई रास्ता निकलता है, पेशरफ्त होता है, तो हम शांति के साथ इस वार्तालाप को लॉजिकल कंक्लूजन तक पहुंचने तक हम यहाँ पर सब्र करके हम शांति से हम यहाँ ये सब कुछ आगे आंदोलन को रखने की हम कोशिश करेंगे। हमें उम्मीद है कि केंद्र सरकार गौर करेंगे और जितना जल्दी हो सके इस मुद्दों को हल करने के लिए अब बातचीत का सिलसिला जो है वो शुरू करेंगे।
तो मैं तो अपील तो करूंगा, क्योंकि मेरा लेह के साथ बड़ा पुराना रिश्ता है, कई सारे हमारे लोग वहाँ पर दोस्त हैं, रिश्तेदार हैं, हमारे वहाँ काम करते हैं। तो मैं तो उनसे यही अपील करूंगा कि आप इस किस्म का माहौल खराब करने की कोशिश ना करें, शांति बना के रखें, क्योंकि हिंसा कोई मार्ग नहीं है। लेकिन जो भी चीज होगी बातचीत से हल होगी, लेकिन उसका सबक भी लेना है जम्मू कश्मीर को और केंद्र सरकार को।
स्टनजिंग सेपांग राहुल गांधी जी के साथ है। यह जो तस्वीर है ये राहुल गांधी है। ये स्टानजिंग शेपांग हैं, जो अपर ले वार्ड से काउंसलर हैं कांग्रेस पार्टी के, जिन्होंने आज प्रदर्शन को भड़काने का काम किया, उसे हिंसक बनाने का काम किया। एक बात आप याद रखिए, कांग्रेस पार्टी हैज नेफेरियस डिजाइन्स। कांग्रेस पार्टी का जो षड्यंत्र है, किस प्रकार से भारत तेरे टुकड़े होंगे इंशा अल्लाह, यही कांग्रेस पार्टी का मुख्य लाइन है।
Cutting across to Mir Farid, now joining us live from Ladakh. Mir, give us a sense of what the situation is like on the ground, as we understand that things are calmer than what it was.
Yes, that's right. Things are under control but tense. We came from the airport and we in fact went through various areas of Leh. Lot of security force presence, but one good thing that's happened for the administration this morning is that while it's tense, but there has been no fresh violence. Where I am right now is the Colony area, and this was the epicenter of violence yesterday. Very close to the BJP office, behind me you could be seeing the vehicle that was torched. And this vehicle was one of the many which was set ablaze by the protesters. It started peacefully, but there was one incident of violence, and we know it can clearly go out of hand. It spilled over, and then it had a ripple effect. There was violence, spontaneous violence in almost 10 to 12 locations. 4 people were killed in police action, many injured, and close to 50 CRPF policemen have also been injured. Now the heat is on Sonam Wangchuk because the administration yesterday made it clear that they believe that his speeches were provocative. His people kept sending messages on WhatsApp, etc., and that really fueled the fire. So we don't know where he is right now. There are certain reports that he has been detained, but nothing from the administration on the same. Now, as far as security force presence is concerned, a lot of security force presence here. Additional reinforcements have been deployed, and the effort is to ensure day goes on peacefully, and then they can build it from there from tomorrow. But quite clearly everyone's shaken here because seldom in the past we have seen these kind of violent protests in Ladakh. It always used to be peaceful. So the first time it has happened, and it was very violent, and that's why the authorities in many ways were caught pants down. They were caught napping because they did not anticipate that this is going to go this bad, and that's why there was not a lot of bandobast in the form of security forces, or there was no advance intel. So they'll have to work on that. But other than that, as far as Ladakh is concerned today, it is peaceful, as I said, but tension is there, and they're trying to take grip of the situation through security forces, through restrictions, and then probably take it from there. The administration has set the door, and in fact they can come on the table, they can discuss their grievances, and dissent has a way in a democratic setup, but violence definitely is not the way. So that's the message from the administration. But Ladakh right now tense, but situation under control. Kargil also, there has been a situation where the administration has imposed restrictions. There also, you can sense the tension is palpable, but good thing, no violence since morning after a very violent day yesterday. Back to you.
Right, Mir, many thanks for getting us the latest. Of course, keeping a close eye on how the situation develops. Also, you're saying that no information as far as the whereabouts of Sonam Wangchuk at the moment are concerned. Now, according to government sources claiming that the recent violence in Ladakh was not a spontaneous outburst, but the result of a pre-planned campaign. The situation did not spiral on its own, sources said, pointing to activist Sonam Wangchuk's repeated references to the Arab Spring and Nepal's Gen Z protests, allegedly used as blueprints to mobilize unrest. Now, according to sources, certain Congress leaders were also involved in instigating the public, issuing direct instructions that misled the youth. The youth of Ladakh were drawn into a larger, more sinister political plot. Despite this, the centre maintains it was always open to dialogue, citing an offer for talks made on the 25th of July, which was reportedly turned down by these protest leaders. The government reiterated that it stands committed to peace, progress and welfare of Ladakh.